G'day and welcome back to another DBZ Dokkan Battle video. In this video we're going to be taking a look at, well, the final trump card mission for the Fighting Legend Goku event. However, of course, one of the big things we're going to be taking a look at when it comes to the Fighting Legend Goku event, basically for this mission, is the team build. And obviously it's part of the free-to-play challenge. We are looking obviously at the free-to-play challenge and how to complete all the events free-to-play. Now, final trump card as a free-to-play category is kind of lacking, and we don't have the super powerful Omega level EZA for Tech Vegito Blue yet on global. So our best priority is going to be using the Strength Kaioken Goku. That's going to be the best case scenario for us in terms of performance. So obviously, final trump card Goku or Kaioken Goku is a pretty decent unit. He leads us at 150%, raises his attack and defense, massively raises attack and defense on his 18 key. If he's facing Vegeta, he helps, but that doesn't really happen. And then he also has, of course, an additional, quite a high level of super attack. He also has, of course, a high chance of forming a crit, so he looks pretty solid. Overall, he's really good, and he carries us definitely very far in terms of offensive power. Now, in terms of free-to-play units, I am cheating a tiny bit, and when I say cheating, I'm using the EZA LR Super Saiyan God SS Vegito, but I'm also using his TUR as well. Now, his TUR is good enough at a rainbow level to stack attack and defense, to remain on the team, and to be decent defensively. He also links up decently with the LR himself, sharing 4 links, so they kind of make our one rotation. We have Vegito with his attack and defense, with his stacking, with his decent damage, with all of those things. And then we have other Vegito with his stacking and his defense and all of that. Now, it's super important to keep the TUR version of Vegito on the rotation, and to keep him on rotation as much as possible so that he can stack. That way he remains pretty strong, and generally speaking he does a good job. Now, beyond the 2 Vegitos, the lineup starts to get a little bit wonky. We have Super Saiyan Goku, the Prime Battle Goku. Now, he's not terrible. Prime Battle Goku's just in that weird space where he gains like defense, but it's as first attacker, so then he only gains it once he launches his super attack. And then, he like gives us a buff, but only when we're facing, like extreme class enemies. And then like his 18 key boosts us, but we actually want his 12 key to raise his defense. So there's just like a lot that we kind of need him to do, and he struggles to do that because his links are so inconsistent and he doesn't have like a crazy linking partner on this team. So that's the only real downside to him, but he's still great and he still does a good job, and he's still fine after super in terms of defense, especially on his 12 key. He's just not exceptional, which is a bit of a shame because he does struggle a little bit on such a low lead. Then obviously, alongside that Goku, or alongside him and his performance, we have Candy Vegito, and then we also have Int Super Saiyan 3 Goku. So we have some pretty interesting choices here. Candy Vegito is interesting to say the least. Obviously stacks attack and defense, but realistically speaking, you're relying on his evasion. The great chance of evasion is around 70%, so you basically rely entirely on him evading for the most part, and then just surviving being off rotation with items in the final slot. Because other than that, he struggles a little bit. He does help a tiny bit, I guess, if you prioritize him, although he just didn't feel like someone that we should prioritize, at least for me. So I just kind of didn't think it was necessary. The Super Saiyan 3 Goku is pretty decent. Obviously, when his health drops below a certain threshold, he deactivates. So when he's below 80%, I believe, he'll deactivate and go into Goku form. In SS3 Goku form, his defense and all that is fine. It's very decent, about 130k, nothing too crazy. And then obviously when he turns into Goku form, he's okay as well. Again, like somewhat decent, a little bit worse defensively, but nothing too crazy. This Goku will be fine for LGE, but just not crazy for anything else. But yeah, he'll be more than fine. And then obviously as well, alongside that, we have Master Roshi, the LR, and he does a great job. Total school support, so it really helps with supporting the strength Goku. And yeah, just in general being a pretty good unit. Across the way, we did have to use items. Generally speaking, we had to use items quite consistently throughout the event, but especially towards the interface, just to protect the Prime Battle Goku and the Candy Vegeta. Both of them definitely struggled a lot with this final phase, so it's definitely something that we had to look at. And because he disables evasion, we didn't really have a good chance, with Candy Vegeta, so we had to make sure we had items to keep everything kosher. You can see me even here using items, making sure that I stay on top of things, because if we don't kill him, then Super Saiyan Goku is going to take a lot of damage. So yeah, it was quite a tense, not tense, like we could lose, but playing it safe was a good call here. There were some situations where we would take significant damage if we didn't, keep on top of things. And we ended up getting lucky with some of the supers from Vegito here, and he just brought him down low into a very good position, and we were able to finish things up from here. Overall, final trump card as a team, honestly not the wildest one. I was regretting this mission for a while, so having it done is cool, but it really wasn't the most exciting team to do. It's probably one of my least favorite kind of runs overall, just because I had to use 2 of 1 unit essentially, and then quite a few tech units, and just not that great a lead. Not a great friend lead, like an okay friend lead, but not one that's like self-dominant. One that does great damage, but wasn't defensively crazy. But yeah, overall the team got it done more than fine. So at the end of the day, wasn't really too concerned about anything. And Goku did great damage, so that definitely helped. And yeah, got the victory, so that's another free-to-play one done. I don't know how many we have left in terms of free-to-play challenge. I don't think we have too many. We're getting close to finishing all of them, which is pretty cool, because then we'll return back to probably starting ESBR, I think, is where we'll pick it up again. And yeah, that's it from me. Bye.